Skype.
Skype. We got GE Skype digital cordless telephone for Skype. Ring, ring. Let's talk about it. We got the GE 31591 GE1. Hike, hike, hike. I don't know. It's just painful, man.
This is a horrible
Why do
name.
they do
It's
this?
like Skype G had a kid on a drunken binge, and they're like, I'm just gonna call it GE315. It's just a really
Just
bad
had a
name.
miserable
But
relationship.
yeah, exactly. But you know what? Not for nothing. I mean, it is a sexy
It
phone. You have
is. It
the
actually is.
blue. It's slim.
I
Has
call
a
it the
white
Tron phone, right?
The Tron phone's right. Has a nice white background. This little thing right here happens to be the speaker, which is okay. So let's run down, and I'm sorry, this is the actual base station that comes with it. It's not a bad. Like, here's the for your landline, for your home network and power, and it keeps on going. This is the Find Me button here. You click this, and it finds the phones in your house. So quick stats. So it's $89.99. You can head over to the Skype store and pick it up there. It's a dual line operation, which means that it accepts both landline and your home network to connect to Skype. PC free Skype access, which means that you don't need a PC. You just grab this phone and you just dial Skype from this phone or dial a landline from this phone. See what else it has here. You can sign into Skype. You can see all your Skype contacts. You can gain access to your Skype voicemail. You can do caller ID. You can also do call waiting, Skype out, Skype in, and it is expandable up to 5
Which is
handsets.
very cool.
So yeah, so assumingly this little base station here can support up to 5 handsets. So what are the pros, right? Pros are, good quality of voice call. Whether you're going Skype to Skype or Skype to landline or Skype to mobile phone, it was pretty good. Like I said before, it's a pretty nice design. You don't need a PC. It can work with your landline and your home network. So, those are the pros. What I don't like about it is the fact that there is no dedicated volume button.
Right.
So I'm on the phone talking to my mom, like, "Hey, mom, how you doing? I can't hear you. I can't hear you." And let me raise the volume. Can't raise the volume because there's no volume button on this damn phone.
Or with my mom, it's like I got to put the volume down a little bit, mom. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Um, and you can't purchase Skype credit from the phone, which I find to be kind of silly.
Right.
So, you're logged in, you need more credits, you can't buy credits from the phone, which to me is kind of like a business no-no. You want to give consumers a very easy way to continuously purchase more services and products from you.
Absolutely.
They have this in their phone, so allow them, and there is a dedicated Skype button right here. So allow them to buy more minutes right from your phone. What else does it not have? Well, my cons for this phone.
Got it. No headphone jack on it.
No headphone jack, man. Not even Bluetooth built in, so I can have my Bluetooth headset pair it with this phone. That's kind of silly. What else we have here? Speaker is okay. It's kind of mediocre. My biggest pet peeve, and this really kills me,
Yes.
this base station has zero Wi-Fi.
Right.
No Bluetooth. And I'm sorry, I'm not giving anybody the middle finger, so I'll go like this. So this to me, when any OEM, when any vendor, when any company is putting out a product like this, any kind of electronic device that's going to be in your house, there are a number of things that they should have that are just standard.
Right.
Wi-Fi is one of those. ABG and N. And it doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So, and the reason why I'm making a big deal out of this, right, is because, like I said before, you can plug it into your home network or to your landline. My home network and my landline are not together. they're in the same room, just not together. My home network is over here, and my landline is over there. So that means that I have to run a cable from here to there, or vice versa, which I'm not going to do because I have a 3-year-old, and he'll grab the cable and he'll strangle himself with it.
Right.
So for me, I have to plug it into one or the other. If I had Wi-Fi, it would not make a difference because I just plug it right into my home network, and I'm done.
Right.
It's pretty
We
good.
at Dads on Tech are against strangulation. I
No,
will
we
go out there
we
and
have
say
a
it.
strict policy, strangulation, just not
It's a
happening.
no-no.
That is a huge no-no. And the other thing with this too is that when you're actually typing in your Skype credentials, you have to do it on this stupid freaking pad, which is beyond annoying. Because
Right.
I had to do it 2 times before I got it right.
Yes, I am not a
And
1990s South Korea teen. I cannot do the
just
text.
and I'm
No.
happy you're not
Right.
because you wouldn't look good at all.
Right. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be wearing this right
No,
now. No.
no. So what I would more prefer, if that's correct English, what I would actually prefer is actually for Skype to have a built-in browser in this thing
Right.
where I can connect to this thing through my computer, and I can say, okay, I'm assigned to Skype from here. I'm going to configure my phones from here. I'm going to add more credits from here. I'm going to install applications from here. I'm going to update all of my phones, all of these phones that I have in my house from here. As of right now, this is pretty much just a dumb, stupid box that is nothing but just allow a plugin of 3 things.
All right.
And for me, that is it is very frustrating as a consumer. Granted, we're prosumers here at Dads on Tech, but as if it's frustrating for a prosumer, I can imagine how frustrating it must be for a consumer.
Absolutely.
Um,
Look, I mean,
you know,
we're all trying to conserve some money, and especially in households that don't necessarily use the phone a lot. So Skype is a great option. So, for example, if I want to give a phone to a grandmother or a mother or father, it's got to be super easy to set
yeah,
up. And honestly, buying one of these as a gift for a loved one or relative that is not necessarily technologically inclined, it's a no set. They're
that's just
not going to set it up. It's just not.
they're just not, or they're gonna call
Yeah.
you repeatedly. How do you do this again? How do you do this again? How do you do this
And
again?
honestly, the
And
easiest
listen,
way, just set it up with a small web-based tool that I can go on
yeah,
internally in the network, log into it, set all my credentials, all of my stuff, and then it would literally send that data to every phone connected to that
I
device. And that way, all you have to do on the device is just a menu between, do I want to be Ray today, or do I want
yeah,
to be Jesse today, or Alyssa, or
that's
Zeb?
it. Yeah.
So it just makes total sense.
Set up Skype. Yeah, it's just so easy. Set up Skype
Right,
on this thing. It's in my house. It
right,
has an IP address. Set the thing up
right.
already. And for example, I have an account. My wife has an account. Let's just say we had some, we have, older kids in the house, which we don't have older kids in the house would have their own Skype accounts.
Hmm.
Everybody can have their own account set up here, and I can push this out to all the phones, and all the phones have the Skype accounts. And then you just scroll through. Okay, I'm Ray, or no, I'm Jesse, whatever it is, and then select it and make your phone call from
Right.
there. And it doesn't do
And
that.
then they can add other services like a Pandora, for example, and then it
Absolutely.
can
Of
stream that
course.
music source out to every
Yeah.
device, and now you
Yeah.
have music throughout the house.
And that's not bad. I mean, like I said before, the speakerphone is okay,
Right.
but if you understand that it's going to be an okay quality sound coming out of here, then you don't care.
Right.
Then you really don't care. You're just getting some decent sounding music coming out of your phone, which is kind of cool, I think. Another thing too that I would like, some kind of integration of contacts.
Right.
Whether it's you're using Google or using Outlook, whatever else you're using, if there's some kind of integration of contacts, I mean, pretty awesome also. But right now, you don't have that
Right.
feature,
It's
and
just
is that
Skype's address book, which isn't
yeah,
really good,
no,
and and inevitably
sucks.
you're going to have that uh, you know uh, guy from Russia or girl from the
Yeah. Yeah.
Ukraine trying
Hi,
to be your friend, and it's going to end up in your list, and you're going to be like,
hi, this is Peggy.
hello, this is
Yeah,
Peggy.
hello, this is Peggy.
So
And you don't want Peggy calling you.
no,
You really don't.
no,
You
well,
really
if you're lonely, maybe, but not normal
don't.
people.
No, no, I don't think so at all. So I was gonna give it a 3 out of 5, but you know what? After reviewing in my head and now out loud I believe the major failings of GE 3159 1GE1.
Right.
I'm giving it 2 out of 5
Yeah.
remotes.
And they could do
Because
better. It's a decent design. They
yeah,
just have to add a couple of features and really focus on the user experience for those who aren't
absolutely.
necessarily so technologically inclined.
UI is massive. It is such an important piece of any where they're talking about hardware, software, service, whatever the case might be. UI, I'm sorry, user experience is phenomenally important.
Right.
And in this respect, I really think that they've really failed.
Yeah.
They really have. So I give it 2. So let's just stop talking before I give it 1 out of, out of 5. Listen, Skype, we love you
We
guys,
love
man. You got
you. We love
great
GE.
service. We're using Skype right now to
Yeah.
record this podcast, but in as far as this hardware is concerned, GE,
You got
you
to
guys blew it.
you got to add the features, and then we'll take a look at it, and we'll
Yeah,
we'll give it a really good review if we add some of those worthwhile features.
absolutely. Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi.
It's a technology you can access stuff wirelessly. It's really cool. All right.
Crazy.
Until next time, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching. Only cool people press subscribe. Right here. That thing right there. Telestream, we're going to have some bad words now.
There you go.
I'm going to do the oldie timey punchy facey.
We like you bastards. Oh.
We're ringing on the phone. We're ringing on the phone. Skype, Skype. Ding, ding. I think you have mood on. Look, Merce on the Skype.